One of the big decisions I made is that living alone and having to be able to do most of my care myself, which is my choice. I do have plenty of people who have offered to help, but I tend to be really independent in nature. And so one of the big things that I did was I did purchase a lift chair. They're discussing doing a knee replacement down the road as well, so I can get some use out of that, and that will free up my abilities to do other things if I'm not burning up my that will free me up to do other things if I'm not burning up my energy getting in and out of a chair. So yeah, that was one of the big things. So last weekend, I spent some time rearranging the furniture in little bits at a time, taking frequent breaks and rests all along the way. Having a long history of having had problems with my hip, I have a lengthy repertoire of some physical therapy exercises to increase my mobility and motion and strength in my hip. So I have dug some of those out and kind of reviewed them and done some of the exercises that I could do pre-surgery just to be in better strength and overall health to undergo this surgery. Another thing that I did is I checked in with Theta Healer that I have utilized before and gotten some support from my Theta sisters as well, just making sure that my mindset is in the right place and that I am relaxed and ready and waiting for this surgery and the positive attitude and outlook that I have going forward, so that it really takes away any of those fears that a lot of people do have. I can remember other major surgeries that I've had and wishing that I would have had the skills and the contacts of people that I do now, that I could reach out and rely on to help me get through those times of worry and concern, instead of just "Atta girl, you'll do it, you'll be fine. People do it all day long. They do thousands of those a day." So it's a little bit different when it's you and it's yourself. So having a great support network has been really helpful. So yeah. So the question of what have I done to, or have I needed any distractions in the days leading up to my surgery? So I'd seen one doctor who had told me that I was going to have a hip replacement. It was just a matter of finding the surgeon who would actually do it and getting it scheduled. So before I knew when it was scheduled, I had some sleepless nights, the worries, what are you going to do? How's this going to change? How's that going to change? And the reality is that I kept my Google searches very short, did not allow myself to go deep in that because that could scare anybody. I have prepared for major surgeries in the past, and so I feel most of my paperwork and adult responsibilities are taken care of. I have looked at those and reviewed those today, and they are up to date, and I'll be able to take those to the hospital with me, like the living will and things like that that a person should have in order before they undertake a surgery. As far as distractions, with the announcement that I was going to have to close the business for a couple of weeks until I was cleared to return to work, I've been very busy with floats this week, and it's been great. And the reassurance from my clients and knowing that I have their prayers and their support is also very important to me. Other distractions that I may have allowed myself to become a little distracted in how much housework has been done or not done. And this week and this weekend, the last couple of days before surgery, I plan to do some meal prepping, have food ready that it'll just be a matter of microwaving it so that I can take care of myself. Nutritionally, again, I will stick with the increased vitamin C and protein to help my body to heal after the surgery. I have been required to stop the vitamin C supplement that I usually take, but I believe after surgery, bleeding risk and so forth will be over, and I'll be able to resume that vitamin C as well. So just really looking forward to a smooth recovery, and it's all going to be great. I'm going to be out of pain, and I'm going to be back to doing the things that I haven't been able to do so far for quite a while.